Hello. So today we're going to be doing a reading with the Tarot of the 1001 Nights deck. The artwork on this particular deck is absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. I'm super excited to do a spread and cast these cards and see how the person that you're thinking of is thinking of you. What do they think about you? How do they feel about you? What is it that this person thinks about and feels when you come up in the conversation or when you come up in their mind? This is geared for romantic dynamics. That's where we're going to focus it on today. Okay. Okay, so the cards have been casted. So the first card that we're going to look at is the Queen of Pentacles. What I love about this energy is that this person feels as if there's a regality to you. I don't know if that's a word, regalness to you. It's as if you have everything that you want, or you're not really lacking in anything, especially when it comes to the mundane. You're very well off in their eyes. They feel like you are maybe even a little high maintenance at times, or you expect a lot. You are not someone who's like a cheap date, or you're not a person who is easily satisfied when it comes to mundane worldly things. You could be into brands, or you could be a person who's very into upkeep. So we have the Seven of Swords. It was in reverse. This person also feels as though you hide a lot of things, or you don't really tell what you're feeling, or you're always being extra strategic, to the point where sometimes they feel like they can't fully connect with you because you are always trying to be logical about the situation, or maybe you overthink instead of just communicating with them. And they feel like sometimes you're even sneaky, meaning that you do things without the other person knowing, almost as if to have something up your sleeve at some point. Or it's almost as if they feel like you try to go around the bush, or you try to do things without communicating with them. You try to find out things without communicating. You try to, get to the bottom of things without communicating. And I think this person feels like it's kind of off-putting for them. They want you to be more communicative. They want you to just ask them instead of assuming. We have the Nine of Wands, which was also in reverse. This person feels that you can be a lot of fun, but you're also kind of hard to read at times. Like, you're very unpredictable to them in your actions. There's a sense of them feeling like they have to chase you sometimes, or like you are sometimes unreachable, or they don't have access to you. And this is something that they don't know when it's going to happen. Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're not. I see that within this situation, the way that this person is feeling is because you still have doubts. The doubts could be coming from multiple different things. It could be because you're not sure about this person. It could be because you just met this person. It could be that you just don't know what you want in a relationship just yet, or what type of relationship you want. A lot of that doubt is spilling over into this relationship, and it's causing deterioration, and it's causing this person to feel almost pushed away, because it's too much work to figure out what you want. And this person is saying, look, I don't mind everything you come with, but I need to know what you want. I need to know what I'm even going after. You want me to chase you? That's fine. But what am I chasing? You know? And so this energy is, again, I'm not saying it's your fault, but I do think a lot of it could be avoided with you just being honest with what you expect and what you want. So we also have the Knave of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversals. This person feels like they're trying and you're not giving them reciprocation. They know that you're into them to a certain extent. They feel like there could be something, in the future with you guys. The problem is they feel as though you're not pouring into the dynamic as much as they are. And they wonder why. Like, what is it that's causing you not to feed into the situation? What's causing you to not want to be a part of this dynamic? They're pushing for your attention. They're not the type to just be submissive though. So they're not going to lose themselves over you, but they also wonder, why are you behaving like that? Like, why is it so hard for me to reach you? You say you want this, but when someone gives it to you, why don't you take it? And so that's what this person is thinking. Why is it like this with you? I must say, throughout the reading, what I've noticed is that like you have a wall built up, and this wall is almost unsettling. It almost feels bitter. I'm not sure what type of work that you need to do for yourself, like personal development, but I would really encourage you to do some work on figuring out what is it, what is it that makes you upset? What is it that makes you happy? What is it that you want in love? It's time for you to really dig into that because it's starting to affect your aura. And I'm saying aura because I'm seeing this, but it's starting to affect how the person sees you and how the person feels around you when they're not around you. It takes away from the romance of it all and the excitement, and it turns into, are they okay? Like, are we good? It turns into doubt. Like, your doubt is spilling over to this person and it's causing them to have doubt. And when you have doubt, it takes away from the excitement and the freshness and the beauty of a relationship. And I mean, I'm just going to be honest, it takes away from the sexual, the sexual connection as well. Like, if you guys are intimate or if you're planning on it, it just dries everything up, to be quite honest with you. That's a whole different topic, right? But it's really important if you're trying to cultivate something solid, the sex aspect does need to be on point. And it's very hard to have that when you're dealing with a person who seems almost hard to connect with just on normal basis, and this is something that I would say needs to be worked on if you want a successful relationship. And if you want to feel valued, if you want to feel loved, if you want to feel admired, that needs to be worked on. It's hard to admire and love someone who's cold. It just is. It's hard to be warm towards someone who doesn't accept warmth, So you need to let your guard down a little bit, especially if you're watching this video. You clearly care about, that person. So let's allow them to know that. Let's soften up a bit so that this person is able to merge with your energy. So let's go into this last card. This is the Major Arcana card. This is summing up everything that we just talked about. The World card was in reverse. I must tell you, this energy of potential is so heavy here. There's so much potential, but love, that's not enough. Having potential does not equate to the actual reality of the relationship. And there's so much potential. The next chapter is waiting, but it's almost as if the person feels like, you know what, it can't happen because I can't do this by myself. This has to be a joint effort. And this person deserves a lot, but so do I. This person the person who's thinking about you, and we're looking at how do they feel, It's not that they don't want to be with you. It's just they're realizing in order to be with you, they have to lose a part of themselves, and they're not ready to do that. They're not willing to do that. So, but the solution I'm seeing is very clear. There has to be a moment where you as a person get rid of all of the wall that you've built up, and give access to your heart, because this person, I can't say that they have, you know, your best interest, because I don't know this person. I don't know what you've been through. But what I can say is they clearly see that it's not that they don't want to try, it's that they can't even get through the gate to access your heart. It's just not a thing for you guys. It's because you're too closed off. What's interesting is I see that you are open to them. You feel that you are, but they feel that you're not. They feel like we're not making any movements, we're at a standstill, we're stagnant. There is no motion because this person won't allow me to be with them. It's so strange. I find it so interesting how, you know, you feel as if everything is, you know, you want to know like what they're feeling, and they feel like you don't even care. It's such an interesting dynamic. Yeah, so that is how they feel about you. I hope that you were able to find some sort of answer as to why things are the way that they are. I do hope that you work on making this a better situation for yourself. If you value this person, if you really want, you know, to be with this person, you need to put in more effort to let them know that. They need to know that you even want to be with them. They need to know that you're not just trying to make them chase you, you know, and you need to be very clear that you want them too. So yeah, that's your reading. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. Also, feel free to comment on other topics or other readings that you would want me to do a reading on. I do look forward to doing more videos, so make sure you subscribe as well so that you can come back. Make sure you hit the notification bell if you like this type of content from my channel, so that you're notified when I post videos like this. All right? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.